afternoon, Sloka. This is Mrs. Vaccaro, and today we're going to be doing more people. So last week when we met, we did self-portraits. This week, I kind of want to talk about doing perspective, and I would also like to talk about the fact that sometimes we do things that are masterpieces, and some things we do things that are studies or practices. So this is a picture by Benjamin West, and he has Colonel Guy Johnson in front, and then there is a Mohawk chief behind him. So I want to kind of start off with a pencil. So you'll need a pencil today, your paper, and then you'll need a Sharpie. What I want to do is we're going to make kind of an egg shape here in the back for the Mohawk chief. But the shape of the head for the colonel is a little bit different. I want us to come down, across, and up, because we're going to change the perspective a little bit. And you're doing this in pencil so that you can erase it if you don't love it. Okay, so we talked last week about how to put a face on somebody, and that you need actually 3 curves across. So you'll start off with that, give him some little eyes, just like we did last week. And we are not, this is a study, this is not a masterpiece, okay? We talked about less is more in the nose, so I'm just going to give him 2 little dots down here for his nose. And he's a very serious chief, so he just has a line for a mouth. Now, they did have these kind of funny things that they wore on top of their head, and that's why they were called the Mohawks. So, you want to just kind of come out and give him this funny design on top of his head, knowing that his ear is going to be over here, and that he's going to have just a little bit of hair on this side that's showing. And remember, you can stop this video or slow it at any time. Okay, General Guy, or Colonel Guy, his one eye here has to come in from this view right here, because we're doing it on the side. So we're only doing half an eye, and then think about another curve, and then he would have his other eye, as far as spacing goes. And remember, we are not after perfection on this. This is just a study. Giving him his eyebrows, which flow across the top of his eyes, and his nose is going to come down on the side because of the view, and a little bit of a mouth. I kind of call this guy the egghead, but that's just because of the way we put his head together. Okay? Now, he has an ear that's kind of like right in here, with just a little bit of a curve. And this is kind of where we get to have a little bit of fun, because he has all of this kind of hair that comes back here and here. Now, I'm drawing in Sharpie, so I still have this line. If you would like to erase it, you can. I'm going to just kind of make it, as I put in his curly hair, I'm just going to kind of cover it so that it looks like I meant to do that. Isn't that a great way to solve that problem? Okay, let's go ahead then and give him a little bit of a neck, and a shoulder here, and a shoulder here. Okay, now he's in front. Our Mohawk guy is in back, so I'm going to give him a little bit of a neck here, and then I'm going to pull him down so it looks like he's behind him. Okay, I'm going to come here, give him a curve with some lines, and give him a little bit of a kind of a thing that's hanging over. Okay, this one, he's got 2 buttons here and a curve, and then he's got this funny little design. So I'm just going to make a little design or pattern here with another button. Not sure what that is. And color